Factor crap, loot, items, and mounts. Now, whenever you're talking loot, this is whenever I get serious. This is whenever shit get real. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to get all of these right. I just want to let you guys know that's what's going to happen.
In this video, we'll go over 20 true or false statements based around Warcraft loot and gear. There'll be 3 stages of difficulty. The first 5 questions will be easy, the next 10 questions will be of medium difficulty, and the last 5 will be hard. Then there'll be a grading scale at the end of the video to see how well you did.
Okay.
Now, let's get started. The Proto-Drake, which drops from Scotty the Ruthless in the Wrath of the Lich King dungeon, Utgard Pinnacle, is blue in color.
It also only drops on heroic.
Fact. Scotty drops the blue Proto-Drake, of the same model as the Drake which helps him out in his fight, and has about a 1% chance to drop on heroic mode only.
There it is.
It's also one of the few mounts that drops from a dungeon boss in the game. Tabards, which grant reputation while worn, did not exist in the game until Wrath of the Lich King.
True.
Fact. The very first rep tabards were added to the game with Wrath of the Lich King, which allowed you to put on a tabard for a specific faction and then just run dungeons in order to get reputation for that faction. The name of the mount you can obtain from killing the Lich King is called Invisible.
That's because whenever you see it, you turn 360 degrees around and walk away.
Crap. It's actually known as Invincible, but is commonly memed in the WoW community for being invisible because the two words sound similar. This item can only be obtained by 1 player per server and was needed to open the gates of Ahn'Qiraj. This item was known as the Scepter of the Golden Sands.
That's double crap because you can obtain it with multiple people.
Crap. It was actually known as the Scepter of the Shifting Sands.
Multiple people can get it.
The Phoenix Mount, Ashes of Alar, can simply be obtained by killing the Phoenix boss in Tempest Keep, Alar.
Nope. That's a nope.
Crap. The mount drops from Kalthos, the last boss in Tempest Keep. Killing the Phoenix boss, or the first boss in the instance, does not have a chance at dropping the Phoenix Mount, Ashes of Alar, despite the boss looking like the Phoenix Mount. And now we'll move on to the more medium-level difficulty questions.
Okay.
First up, there exists a potion in the game called Zanzil's Slow Poison, which has an effect to instantly kill your player 1 week after using it.
Well, it doesn't instantly kill, it does damage. It does a large amount of damage, which effectively instantly kills. So, you know, I don't know if that's like really a good...
Fact. Drinking the potion will give you a 7-day debuff, which will inflict 50 million damage to your character once it expires. The vendor, Harris Pilton, is known for selling a gigantic bag. This bag is currently the largest bag available in the game.
It was in Burning Crusade, but it's not anymore. It was a 22-slot bag, I believe. It's not anymore.
Crap. While the vendor does sell a bag called the Gigantic Bag, it's only a 22-slot bag, which is actually pretty small by today's standards.
Sure is.
As you can craft a 30-slot bag pretty cheaply. In addition to being one of the few usable mounts at level 1, the Heirloom Motorcycle mount also has the unique distinction where you cannot be dismounted from a daze while riding it.
Very true.
Fact. As of making this video, the Heirloom Trike is the only mount which has an innate ability to not dismount you from a daze. But who knows if this will go away once they release mount equipment.
Yeah, you're technically a passenger.
It's also unique in being one of the few mounts which doesn't auto-change its riding speed, so it only ever goes at an increased 60% movement speed and never goes up to 100%.
If it didn't, it'd be
OP. That's
OP.
because you don't need riding skill in order to use it, and can use it from level 1. There once existed one mount in the game that was so rare, only one person ever owned it.
That's happened twice, actually, so that's actually not true. It's an incorrect question. There have been multiple times where only as a mount has existed and only one person had access to it.
The fluorescent green Mechanostrider was accidentally given to a player in 2006 by a GM trying to give him back.
They also gave another kid a Ashes of Alar mount and called it Peep's Whistle because he had like cancer or something. It was a Make-A-Wish Foundation. So you count this one and also that one too. So it'd be actually 2 times, technically.
a different mount he accidentally deleted. The player was allowed to keep this mount for years until his account got banned and the mount was taken away. The mount obtained from obtaining 100 mounts is the red or blue Dragonhawk, depending on your faction.
That's a big true. My friend Infamous Link got the server first for that mount. I remember it was Wrath of the Lich King. Everybody was standing around them. People were so fucking excited to see it.
You get mounts for obtaining lots of mounts, and one of the easier milestones is to get the red or blue Dragonhawk. In Vanilla WoW, some raid bosses could drop gear or equipment that was quite literally useless for the raid team.
That's actually true.
And had to be either vendored or disenchanted.
Because the shaman gear could drop if you were in Alliance raid. And so would it be effectively useless.
Fact, with shamans being a horde-only class and paladins being an alliance-only class, if your raid team got exclusive gear for either of those classes, and you were of the opposite faction, no one could actually use it.
And also,
since there was no such thing as
cross-faction
raiding, or there's never been such a thing,
I never thought of that.
Both factions would equally get useless pieces of equipment on the regular, so it was usually just sold or disenchanted. The first ever mount added to the Blizzard store was this mount, the Celestial Steed.
True. True.
Fact, the first ever store mount was the Celestial Steed, more commonly known as the Sparkle Pony, and there was lots of contention over this addition, as it actually gave a lot of in-game advantages, since the mount would be mailed to every single new alt character you made, meaning you didn't have to spend gold for your first mount, scaled with your riding skill, and could even fly once you hit Outlands and Northrend. No other mounts in the game could do that when it was released, before all of those features became pretty much standard later on in WoW's history. Nowadays, store mounts are basically just cosmetics and give no in-game advantages. The Penny Pouch, the smallest bag in the game, only has 3 inventory slots.
I don't know if that's true or not. I think it only has like 2, actually. I'm pretty sure it has 2.
Crap. The Penny Pouch only has 1 inventory slot, and is obtained during the Hollows End holiday event. Has almost
So I did technically get that one right, because this is a true-false distinction. So saying that it does not have 3 is false. Part of this, no, listen. So this is a true-false thing. Knowing something isn't right is technically a correct answer, even if you don't know what the right answer is. Okay? Get mad all you want, but I haven't gotten a single one wrong.
Trash item since it's basically useless. Quivers and ammo pouches used to increase your ranged attack speed while they were equipped. This ranged attack speed increase also affected wands, which were considered ranged weapons.
I don't even know if that's true or not. I have no idea. I'm gonna say that's crap, but they couldn't even equip wands, so why would that even matter?
Crap.
Yeah,
Quiver and ammo pouches only increase the range attack speeds of guns, bows, and crossbows.
Yeah.
The on-use effect of the Fangs of the Father legendary daggers was to grant the rogue a slow fall effect.
True. That's a true.
Fact.
Easy.
The class, which takes reduced fall damage,
that quest line was
got a
fucking
slow
amazing.
fall effect
I love
put on
that
their
quest
legendary
line.
weapon, which allowed them to sprout dragon-like wings. And now we'll move on to the last 5 harder questions.
Okay.
The Ray tier armor set, called Dreadnought's Battle Gear, was a tier set designed specifically for combat rogues.
Of course it was. Of course, tanking combat roads in Max Ramus. It's obviously tier 3 warrior gear from Max Ramus.
Crap. It was actually designed for warriors, as Blizzard doesn't make Ray tier armor for specific specs.
Obviously.
They only do whole classes, or used to anyway.
That was an easy one.
Drinking a Noggin Fogger elixir has a chance to produce a random effect when you drink it. Now, here is the fact or crap statement. The following 3 effects are possible outcomes when drinking the Noggin Fogger elixir. Your character will transform into a skeleton, your character will breathe fire, or your character will gain the slow fall effect.
Like, I don't think you can breathe fire. I think that's Dragon Breath Chili. Yeah.
Crap. Your character does have a chance to have one of the 3 random effects, except one of the random effects is not to breathe fire.
Yeah, it's Dragon Breath Chili.
It is instead for your character to turn tiny. So, the 3 random effects are skeleton, tiny character, or the slow fall effect. Legendary item Thoridal, the Stars of Fury, has a special effect.
I thought these were
where you
supposed to be
didn't
the
need
hard
ammo
questions.
to
That's
use the
fucking
bow
easy.
Because
That's
it created
that's
its
a
own
true.
magical arrows.
That's a true. Yeah, that's a fucking true.
Fact. This legendary bow was the only weapon in the game which didn't require ammo before ammo was removed in Cataclysm. Although its magical arrows didn't really give it a huge bonus. It was more of a legendary item with a pretty neat convenience instead.
That's basically
The
right.
only item included in the backpack of all brand new level 1 characters is the Hearthstone.
I mean, that seems to be true, yeah. I mean, like, well, wait a minute. Like, the only item including the backpack...
Fact. All
Yeah.
brand new players only have
There you
the
go.
Hearthstone in their bags. They used to also
There you
have
go.
food and drinks in their bags, but I think those were removed from the starting characters' bags in either Mista Pandaria or Warlords of Draenor.
Yeah, nowadays they don't
Gem
have
slots used to have a color associated to them in order
Yeah.
to obtain a bonus.
that. True.
Some gems could count as multiple colors. Now, here is the
Yes.
question. Green gems used to provide bonuses for both red and blue slots.
Wrong. 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 Green was yellow and blue, I think.
Crap. Green
Yep.
gems provided bonuses for yellow and blue slots. The gems which provided multiple colors had colors which were a combination of red, blue, and yellow main color slots. So, mixing yellow and blue creates the color green.
I
in real
never-
life.
I never
so
understood
a
that.
green gem could be used as either a
I don't know how... I really don't know how green happens. I've never understood green. Like, I get orange. Orange makes sense. Like, purple makes sense. Kind of. But, like, green? That shit makes me want to believe in God. That's how much it doesn't make sense to me.
yellow or blue gem slot in order to fulfill that pieces of equipment sockets bonus, whereas purple gems were used for red and blue slots. Alright, and that's the end of the quiz. I'll have a grading scale on screen to see how well you did. If you managed to get all 5 hard questions correct, go ahead and give yourself 1 bonus point. So, if you got 18 or more questions correct, you are
You know
a
what I
loot
got?
expert. Or if you got 11 or
21.
less, then you are not.
I got
Now,
21,
a big part of
boys.
the reason I make these videos is to
21.
watch WoW streamers play them on their streams. So if you're one of those people watching this video, go ahead and tell your chat to subscribe to this channel, as that's probably the best way to support these videos to make sure more of them get made.
Smart guy. Smart guy. All right, I'll link his chat. I'll link his channel. What a smart guy. There you go. Give him a fucking sub right there. Okay, please do that because we need to keep this content coming, okay? Like, see, yeah, now he's learned and he's playing into the meta. That's a very, very smart guy. Listen, all these questions were fucking easy. I think the fact that I got every single one of these right without even any sort of a question in my mind about it being true is a pretty good way to tell where my mindset and where my priorities lie. I don't care about the lore of the game. I don't care about the history of the game. I don't care about the players of the game. I care about the fucking loot. So whenever you get down to the items, whenever you get down to the fucking stuff, I care about that. And I'm gonna get every single fucking one right. Okay? I go in there. I've got a list of items in my notepad document. I don't have a list of players in a raid. I don't have a list of friends. I got a list of loot. All right? And that's just the way it goes. Dreadnought's Battle Gear, sub him. You know what? I'll sub him on my alternate channel, okay? Actually, I need to do that because there's no way I can fucking spell his name. So this is going to be the only way I'm going to be able to get back to the channel. Grading A for Asmongold. Look at that, dude. He probably fails and tries to tell us why he was basically right. Wrong, you fucking idiot piece of shit. Suck my dick. Okay, where's the rest of these? Actually, has Magical Lich King because it doesn't drop from me yet. Yeah, well, then maybe you fucking should play the game a little bit more. Imagine not having Invincible in 2019. Oh, wait, actually, imagine playing Retail WoW in 2019. Well, I guess actually not a lot of people can get into the beta. Yeah, that was so easy, dude. Like, 100 fucking %. Wait, is this another one, dude? Here before Asmongold makes content out of this. Asmongold cheats. Streamers in plural. Everybody's talking about me, dude. Can you believe that? Can you get me into the beta? Yeah, dude. No, actually, I can't get you in the beta. Okay, I can't even joke around with that. The servers are still down, as you guys can see. So we're gonna have a little bit more time. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Streamers, exactly. Yeah. So we're gonna have to keep waiting for this. What are the other videos that we can take a look at and watch here? Those were obviously really fucking easy. Okay, let's just be honest. Those were a complete fucking joke. Read the first comment of that video. Number 19 is wrong. Pandaren still spawn with food in their bags. There's small, 5 small sugarcane stalks around with their healthstone. Well, sugarcane isn't food, okay? Because whenever I told my mom I wanted to eat sugar for breakfast or for dinner, she said that's not food. So, you know, I don't think that's even true at all. So, we'll go ahead and we'll just ignore that. Okay, wait just a second. Let me...